All right, good evening and welcome. We are glad to have everybody here tonight. My name is Rob, aka Lantern Noir, and we are here tonight to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Before we get rolling, a huge thank you to Inter Azteki for continuing to sub to the channel. You are now at 10 months, which is an amazing stretch. I'm so glad you joined up with us when you did. I'm glad Nebula twisted your arm ever so slightly to try out this Dungeons and Dragons thing that she did back in college and might be fun. Because it has been an amazing year hanging out with you. And welcome to, who else was there? Um, it's a Natalie. Welcome aboard. So, okay, without further ado, we are on episode 7 of Valley of Plenty, a homebrew Domain of Dread inspired adventure. And we are in the process of picking up where we left off last week. But before we do that, we should go around the table, introduce ourselves, who we're playing, and just confirm that I'm not the only one who wakes up in the morning having a hard time going and doing the, did I sleep badly or is it COVID? Just a quick confirmation that I'm not alone in that. And we're going to start right here with Molly.
Hi everybody, I'm Barely Molly, or Bear or Molly, whatever you prefer. And I play Winnie, the furblog druid. I don't feel like I said that right, but a big cow lady. And I'm super excited to take down these zombie lords, but also terrified because I thought this was the end, and apparently I am wrong, maybe, question mark? So who knows? But I get the same thing. I get really bad allergies whenever the season changes even a little bit. So my big deal is not waking up. It's I sneeze and I go, oh God. Oh God. Is it allergies or is it COVID? Who knows?
And then take that over to that other pond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pond. I play Sierra, who is an Earth Ganassi ranger. And I often get worried about waking up both from lack of sleep and also from allergies. Probably one of the most common things I say when I'm out in public is it's allergies. Because I'm more terrified of people thinking I have COVID and I'm just chilling outside. So, yeah.
Tiff?
All right, momentarily lost the mute button. Hi, I'm Tiff for TS, and I am playing Moira the Mad, your favorite, fairly crazy folk fairy bard. May have been a bad pirate, who knows? Yes, this week I have also been doing could it be COVID? Could I just be exhausted? Could it be stress? Who knows? Take a turn. So no, it's mostly stress on my end, and that being lack of sleep combining. So always fun.
And last but only least in stature among the party would be
I'm
RJ.
pretty sure Moira is shorter than Linton.
Not when she's hovering.
True. Hey everybody, I'm RJ. Today I'm playing Linton Rumblepot, the Halfling Paladin. When I wake in the morning, I step outside, I take a deep breath, and I get real high, and I scream like a banshee because COVID. Yeah.
And that covers that. Okay, so I'm glad that there's confirmation it's not just me, because I don't like my mornings. It's not a lot of fun. Okay, so recapping the action thus far that brought us into tonight. Your adventuring party set out first to act as caravan guards. The caravan was beset by the undead. You fled into the mists. When you came out of the mist, you found yourselves in a valley. In the valley, there was an abundance of food coupled with nonstop zombie attacks. You've interacted with some of the town, mostly focusing on a handful of resistance fighters and the rectress of the small church that had thus far been safe from attacks. You eventually uncovered the town's secret that every year someone was sacrificed in order to ensure that the crops would still grow despite the lack of sun, since this particular valley is also shrouded in ever-twilight. You then went back to the church, convinced the nun to give you the artifact out of the altar, headed back to confront the zombie lords, and that's kind of where we left you. Did I miss any other major plot points?
Sounds about right. I don't know if convinced is the right word, but we'll go with it.
Persuaded? Simply asked to leave while you just took it?
Convinced. Abused. Traumatized into. Stole. Any of those will work.
I try not to hear him singing it. I try not to. But it still fits. It's a good, because it covers. I mean, it is, sort of. Yeah, and usually by now, if Molly's not correcting me, then I have not missed anything, because Molly is the designated note taker.
I feel like yes, maybe everything that we know, but I am me, the player, is so suspicious.
Go on.
I don't know what is happening or why. And I don't know why. Like, why are they're zombies, or they're ghosts, or do they even go away if we kill them? Or
the spirits and the altar and the other thing.
Yeah, and like
we'll find.
I guess we'll find. Yeah, we're gonna find out for sure.
Well, as part of the recap, the zombie attack started after 3 people were sacrificed for uncovering that the annual lottery was rigged.
Right, but so we're the zombie lords that we're fighting are those guys, right? Like, we saw them
Yes.
transform into them? Okay, I just wanted to double check that, or if they like summoned them. I couldn't remember.
Nope, their spirits were here and they demanded justice. And rather than letting them have it, you've decided to turn against them and defend the town.
Got it.
Which is a completely...
I think we were defending the town before we knew they existed, so turning against them...
Make it sound like it was a bad idea that we turned against them.
Well...
But were we ever with them?
Fair enough. You opted not to... While they raised a compelling point, you opted not to accept it.
Yeah.
We just had a difference of opinion, that's all.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We can go with that. Okay. Anything else critical before we get back into where we were? Because we did leave on one of the worst kind of cliffhangers, I think, when it comes to this, which is like smack dab in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
All right.
Our initiative tracker is like blank for me.
Try hitting refresh.
Okay.
I should have you guys are... Oh, I'm going to have to reset it. Okay.
I'm at 8.
The hit points are correct.
Right.
I did take a photo of the hit points before we broke. I have to get one more thing open on my end, and then we can get back at it, and then I'll reset the initiative track. Nope, that's not the file I want to open.
Oh, and don't forget that this is the correct amount that we all are missing, but we also all have +5 to this for Bear
Because we've
Spirit.
got the temporary hit points, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it +5 or +7?
Oh, I'm sorry.
+7.
It's +7, but I'm down to 5 because I took hit points, so I wrote 5 for me. Sorry. You're right. It's 7.
Algae.
Fair enough. Give me a second here. Yeah, the little one stayed home sick today, so... Which, we tested her on Sunday. It wasn't it. But it's still very... It's a thing. Okay, so let me hit that button. And then let me reset the initiative into the correct order. And I think we start at the top of the combat round. when we left off. So Linton's at the top. Zombie militia leader had just been summoned. Then there was a zombie lord. Then Sierra. Then the melee one. Moira. There's an armored zombie under Moira. Then Winnie, and then the Lesser Lord had just summoned the militia leader, and that ended the initiative track.
Oh, is that Lady Shaz? Is that who you're talking about?
Yep.
Okay, I do remember that. It was a badass moment.
Here. There. Now she was appropriately reflected on the initiative track.
There are way more healthy creatures on there that are not us that I'd like to see.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't
That was
like
a big grin. Nope. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. At all.
Which brings us to Linton.
Hello.
What is he doing in this moment?
Single-minded determination. I will take down the zombie lord, or it's
love
going to
it.
be the last thing I do. So swinging for the fences.
I respect that.
For a 17 to hit,
That'll hit.
or 8 points of piercing damage.
He'll take that.
Don't have a bonus action, so that's it for my turn.
Fair enough. Okay, so the recently summoned armored one is probably going to focus her energy. Let's see here. This is, well, let's see. She came up here where one was standing. So I think she's going to go to the nearest target, which unfortunately is Linton. So this could get really, really bad. I'll put a C for Shaz. So let's see how bad this goes for you. Armor class of 18. That's actually pretty good. That's good enough. As both of her longsword attacks land on either side of you with that multi-purpose shield of yours, adding in just the extra edge you need at least once.
It's seasoned properly, so the blows don't stick.
Boy, we took Rob out early today.
I don't have something I have nothing that comes after that. Nothing. It's just there. Okay, you can take 6, right?
I'm pretty sure I could take 6.
You can take 6. Okay, the zombie lord launches a series of attacks as well, feeling bolstered by his top recruit. Linton has not gone down yet. Meanwhile, we cut out a distance and spot Sierra. Actually,
Hello.
not that long of a distance. You're like right there.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You're like right in this.
I have a quick question.
Try me.
I had Hunter's Mark on someone, and I don't remember who.
I think it's a zombie lord.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Lord number 2.
I think it's the lesser number 2 because that's when you were poking at.
Okay, if that was the
I
one
had-
I was poking at, then it was.
I think I've got Bane on the big guy.
Okay.
Let me check my graphic. Oh, yes, it was 2. I can see that it's marked.
Cool.
And the
okay.
big guy has Bane, which means I'm going to give back Linton's damage. Because Bane kept him from getting it in. So that worked out perfectly. He didn't hit by that much. So it's like, okay, yeah, he definitely should get those points back. So I'll do that. And then I'll remind us that, yes, good call. I got everything right except that.
No?
He's baned. And Sierra's concentrating. And Moira's concentrating. All right, now we're back up to where we were.
Great.
So now
So
what
that
are you
being
doing?
said, I'm gonna hit Lesser Zombie Lord number 2 with I'm gonna try and do 2 swipes with my short swords.
Okay.
The first one is 10.
No.
That's fine.
Remember, you're blessed.
Oh yeah. So I would like to roll my D4s.
Okay.
Is that yeah?
You can
Yeah.
you can always roll them.
Yes.
I will never stop someone from either pushing the button or picking up their math rock.
Great. So that turned it to a 14. So, yeah.
Yeah, give me damage.
6 plus my 2, so that's 8 on top of my hunter's mark.
So roll the mark.
And hunter's mark like never clicks where there we go. Plus 4 for the hunter's mark.
And it's off the board.
Cool. Then I'd like to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to we'll go for Zombie Lord.
That's legit because you wouldn't have made your second attack if you had known the first one had hit. So that is
sorry. I forgot
fair.
this one. Thank you.
Yeah, at the 5th level, you get your pure unadulterated 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Which you're not there yet.
Maybe level 2.
But you're getting there. You're getting there. Yeah, in a burst of necrotic energy, the shape of one of the 2 zombie lords shimmers and then bursts outward, flooding the room with bright, sickening green light for an instant, and then leaving you back in the darkness, which is lit by whose torch again? Moira has the torch. Moira has me.
Somebody
Okay.
cast light on something.
Okay.
That's not. If we cast light, it wasn't me. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have that one. No, it is me. It is me. I cast light.
Okay.
I cast light on something.
Okay.
Was it the finger bone?
That makes sense.
The finger bone.
Yeah, why not mess with an ancient holy artifact?
Oh, we have already made it our own. No, I mean, it's helping us see it's glowing in joy and righteous indignation that we are helping it. I got nothing.
No, but you do have your turn.
Woo! I'm gonna hit stuff.
Ooh,
'Cause
what stuff do you intend to hit?
I would like to hit whichever of the zombies around Linton that is most likely to die soon.
Well, you actually have a zombie right on top of you at the moment.
Oh, I will hit him.
Okay.
A lot then.
You don't
I
have
believe
to.
I-
You can go charging across the field.
I don't know. I'd really like to. I don't think I'm that far from Linton, so anyone I take out is a bonus. I would like to hit whichever one is closest to me, because that makes sense. And I'm gonna think I can do the short sword and dagger, so I'm gonna do my favorite to attack.
Okay.
Sword first.
Short
Ooh,
sword first. Definitely
16
hits.
for 21. Yay!
Solid.
Ooh, 8 points of damage. That's actually not terrible.
Oh,
And
it's one less
hit it
than
with the-
max.
Follow up the dagger for 15.
That'll hit. Clackety, clackety,
And
clackety.
5 points.
Wow.
Because it's a D4. So, woohoo! So much better start today than last week.
And that takes that zombie out.
Oh, I was about to say, who is that again?
That doesn't really matter. It's dead.
I'm coming to help Linton.
It's no longer on the board. As was intended. Which then takes us to Winnie's action.
Okay. I I don't know what to do. I guess, so what's the red, like, eye or one?
That's lesser number 1.
Okay.
That's
and
the one that keeps summoning more of them.
Okay, I would like to... Can I move up? How far of movement is
She
it
is
to get to him?
easily reachable.
Oh, okay, then I'd like to run up and shillelagh this zombie in the face.
Totally doable. When he knocks the pews out of her way as she charges towards the wall.
Like a bull in a china shop.
That works.
Oh, we got a dirty 20. Does that hit?
That should hit.
Okay.
And that smacks her around for...
We'll see. I have no idea.
It's coming to a rest on 10.
Okay, cool.
10 damage.
Oh, I just got it.
Yeah. It seems
My
to be...
dice are slow.
It tells us about the same time it tells you, which is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like the system knows we're all watching at the same time. It's making
Okay.
you wait until it confirms.
So 10 damage, and then I don't think I can do anything else, so
Fair enough.
that's it.
Fair enough. Let's do... Oh. Yeah. Let's do that. Since you're in her face, we're going to do that. Spell DC is that. So Winnie needs to roll me a wisdom save.
$15? I get a +5 to wisdom.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I was an optimist on that, except that I'm an optimist.
I roll pretty bad sometimes, so...
Yep. There was some kind of an arcane thing that just happened. And for a moment, you started to feel a wave of pity wash over you. And then you shook it out of your head and resolved that you will not be thusly manipulated. Yeah, charm is one of those like high risk, high reward moves. Speaking of high risk, how's Mr. 9 hit points?
I'm at 16.
Oh, that's because
Mine
the Phantom
is
7.
The Phantom 7.
The Phantom 7. I forgot about the Phantom 7.
But he's fine, I guess.
Is he?
No, he's angry. He's hitting the zombie lord
That's fair.
for 18 to hit,
18 will definitely score a hit.
and another 8 piercing to the zombie lord.
That's consistent.
I will nickel and dime you. Yep, that is it for him. Actually, he's gonna... No, Sierra's fine. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Famous last words. Okay, so Shaz is definitely not going down without a fight. The Bane is going to stop that one. I don't know if he'll stop this other one. You know, it never fails. The one thing I don't have is a quick and easy die handy. There we go. Because I don't have it loaded on this particular thing. 3. Yeah, it's still going to hit. So Linton is now going to take 6 more damage. As her longsword comes down repeatedly, you manage to block one of the 2, push it off with your shield, and just left yourself open for the upswing in response. She throws in a nice kick to your chest at the same time.
Very rude.
Yeah, she's a trained fighter. She fights dirty.
Have you no honor?
Not since she got deaded.
There's honor among thieves, but not amongst the undead.
The zombie lord gets its 2 claw attacks as it lashes out with its energy. And Linton is going to, I fear, unless someone has something interesting up their sleeve.
I don't think I have anything I can do.
Let's see, I think, hold on, do the math. Okay, I think you're okay. Because if I do this, let's see what the tracker actually does. Okay, so it has you at 0,
How much damage did I take?
but you'd be at 4, so you're at 3 right now.
Okay.
With that Phantom 7. So I'll put that 3 HP up here. Actually, I'm going to put -4 HP. So we remember. When you get to -7, we have a problem.
It's closer than you think.
Nah. You still got 3 to work with, and everybody else has actions. They can't possibly screw this up.
It's not
Say that
screwing it
just
up.
before
if you
getting
think-
to me.
It's okay, I'm following you up. It might be the 2 of us.
Yeah. I have no heal. I have nothing to help Linton, and I'm sad about it. But I'm going to attack the zombie lord aggressively.
Back in the City of Heroes, you could do an entire mission without a single healer if you took all scrappers.
All right. I'm not even going to roll my d4 with that one because I don't think even a 4 would hit, right?
No.
Yeah.
Of course, if the scrappers don't slot accuracy, it doesn't do a lot.
16.
That'll hit.
All right. And that's 5 plus my hunter's mark.
That's your hunter's mark.
1, 6. 2. Sorry.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Con save?
For my concentration on bless. Sorry, I just remembered.
Oh! That's right. Is anyone not... Okay, Winnie's not concentrating on anything. Like, is anyone not concentrating? Okay, so now Moira's up.
Sorry, call and detect because I think I left my computer cord upstairs. All right, I'm going to hit it because that was working really well. But I got to get to it first. So I am going to hit... Let's see. Sierra's on which one? The L or the G?
The L. Everyone's pounding
All right.
on the L.
I'm going to
Except
fly
Winnie.
over and hit G. Well, leap. I run over and leap off of what is that, the chair or altar or something onto G and try and take him down.
Roll me a wisdom.
Oh, this is not a wisdom.
Nope. Roll me a wisdom really quick.
Yeah, that's Ooh, 15.
15's really good.
Is it good enough to not have to worry about it?
Well, let's just say with the 15, the Dungeon Master will make the comment that nothing has hit Lady Shaz's zombie yet. But
is that Shaz?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was G.
Yeah, that's a C. But the energy signature of the zombie lord is looking, well, really, really bloodied.
So hit him instead. Maybe can I just bounce off of Chaz into him?
Sure, if you make me an acrobatics check.
Can I make an acrobatics and then I guess an unarmed strike? Because I don't think I can hit him with a sword. Where can I?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. All right, I'll do that. All right, acrobatic.
Yeah, that'll be kind of cool.
Oh, that was a big fail because that's a 6. It was so
Okay.
close to a nat 20.
Yeah, so you just land behind him.
All right. Do
Now
I
you-
still get to hit him?
Now
with
you
the
get your
sword?
regular attacks.
All right.
That could have been epic.
It could have been awesome. And this also could have been, but isn't. It's an 11, so I don't think it hits. Maybe I'll do better with the dagger.
Maybe.
No.
Wow.
I did a. That's. Wow. Apparently that. Yeah. I got close and went. Ugh! I was really put off when my acrobatic move didn't work, and now I'm just kind of mad at myself. Should have flown. Would look cool.
It was a lot of work for not doing anything.
It really was. I will also be right back. I'm gonna go get my cord and charge my computer.
That's helpful. That's helpful. Speaking of helpful, what's our druid doing?
That the one I'm beating on's still there, isn't it?
Yep, still there.
Wait, Linton, are you out? Or do you have temp hit points still?
He's
Oh, yeah, I have. I'm at 3.
Right.
Does that change your plan?
Okay, I have a question. Shillelagh is like just active after I cast it the first time for a while, right? Okay, so I don't have to recast to use it this turn. Okay, then I would like to smack the zombie that I'm still fighting, and then bonus action cast Healing Word for Linton.
That'll work.
Okay. Who knows? Who knows when I'll see what the dice are?
We'll see in a moment.
14?
14 will hit. Thanks to the bless. And then the damage. We're watching for it.
Oh, another 7. So plus 3. 10. Right? Math? 10. Yes, 7 and 3 is 10.
It's a chunk of damage.
Okay, so that's my action, and then I'd like to Healing Word. Hang in there, Linton!
We got your back.
I do not have this handled. Help!
Okay, I'm hitting.
You know that one knoll that keeps saying they're saying, it's fine, it's fine. It's not fine.
6. Sorry, it's not more.
Okay.
Keeps me in the fight.
Keeps you in the fight. Which is good. We still have spell slots available, so we're going to do it again. Because, darn it, we want a success here. And we're out of other moves. So, Winnie, roll me a wisdom save. You could roll low. Right?
I mean, 16, so...
Like I said, high risk, high reward.
Yeah, that was wonderfully maniacal.
She gets
Especially from
practice.
Winnie.
She gets practice. Okay, Linton.
Ah! Zombie Lord. Zombie Lord.
Oh, you don't want to attack the other one?
Oh, no. No, I do not. Single-minded determination.
That's paladins are known for.
21 to hit.
21 will totally hit.
Max 10 piercing damage.
10 damage. Bloink. 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 In a burst of energy, the remaining 2 zombie lords explode outward in the same sick green light. Wonk womp. filling the room, and not even casting shadows. It's such an intense, full light. Lady Shaz's body stands perfectly still for a moment and then slumps forward and crashes to the ground lifeless. As you survey the scene of the battle, the other thing that catches your eye is that unlike previous encounters with zombies in this particular valley, the zombies are not melting into the ground. They simply remain where they fall.
That's good. Myra's gonna kick the closest one just to make sure.
Is it over?
Sarah's gonna put an arrow in the zombie lord's head.
There's no zombie lord. They're gone. They just burst out of existence.
Oh, but the other one is just
Oh, the militia leader?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can put arrows into that corpse all the live long day.
Can we
Double
hear
tap.
zombies like moving above like we did before?
That's a good question. Gonna listen.
Oh gosh, no, it is eerily quiet.
Okay. We're all still alive? Nice!
I think some of us just barely.
Yep.
Me, one of them, too.
I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
I feel great.
Oh, it must be nice.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Why did we go to all that? What does this finger do, anyways?
Well, from my understanding, it would have weakened the zombie lords enough for us to take them on. So there's
Ah.
that.
Okay, that's good. That's enough.
Is there a way for me to just walk up to the altar and just, I don't know, detect, like, is there any presence here still? Because it was like very magical feeling before, right? Like with the lit braziers and the ghosts and the everything. Does it feel like vacant now?
As you approach it, you can notice that the braziers have gone from cold and dark to relit with that same sick green light. It started out as the battle ended, they started to glow lightly, and as you get closer to inspect it, the glow begins to brighten, and the room begins to be lit from 3 locations: 2 braziers and the finger bone tied around Linton's neck.
Oh.
As you ponder and take this in, you realize that all 3 sources are steadily increasing in intensity.
Hey, Myra, is the light spell supposed to do this?
Not for another couple of levels? No? No, and I don't know why the other 2 would do that. You might want to take that off. Or not. Maybe it's not. I
Just takes the trinket off, holding it away from himself.
I'm gonna use the dagger and just kind of move it on the string and see what it does.
As the dagger touches the finger bone, the braziers and the finger bone all immediately intensify to a blinding
Is
light.
that the salad? I don't know. Oh, sorry.
I didn't do that. That was not the light spell.
And before you can say much more, you are overtaken with waves of fatigue, and everything goes black.
Wait, for all of us?
Yes, indeed.
It's a really good dagger and light spell, apparently.
We're going to take a short 5-minute stretch because A, we have salad. B, we have, I need to get whiskey. And C, everyone needs to update their character to the 3rd level and push the long rest button. So we're going to let them all do that off stream. I'm going to put up a BRB, and I'm going to also play a video that I got And I think I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do this. And if I'm not, they can sue me because we got a new kitten for the house. And I wanted to have the right person welcome the kitten to the house and explain to Kitty K a little bit about who the kitten is named after. So I'm going to pop that video up while we're on our B&B, and we'll see you right back here in about 5 minutes.
That's 2.
Hi, Kaylee. This is Nicole DeBoer, also known as Lieutenant Ezri Dax from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And this is Teddy. And Teddy and I are here because we heard that you got a new kitten and named her Ezri, which is so cute. Oh my gosh, Teddy loves cats, don't you, Teddy? But unfortunately, they never want to play with him. He always wants to play with cats, and they just, well, they usually hiss at him or maybe swipe at him with their little sharp claws. Oh yeah, little kittens have the tiniest, sharpest little claws, don't they? So be careful of that. You've probably already figured that one out, though. And Teddy says, don't squish them. They don't like that. But I hear you have other cats too for Ezri to hang out with. So I hope that they're all getting along. You've got Julian and Miles and Keiko as well. Wow, you got the whole, you got all Deep Space Nine names. I love it. I just love it. I think that's adorable. So I hope Ezri's getting along with the gang. And I also want to say hi to your dad, Rob. He's also a Star Trek, a Deep Space Nine fan. Hi, Rob. And I loved playing Ezri, and it absolutely changed my life to be on that show. I love playing Ezri because I just thought she was a great character, and you know, maybe great for people who could see that it's okay to not always know exactly what you're doing, as long as you know it's going to work out, you know, and it's okay to struggle with that because you persevere and you figure it out, and I think Ezri was great for that. So, and there was lots of opportunity for growth there with the characters, so I was really drawn to her, and Teddy agrees. So I'm sending you a big virtual hug, Kaylee, and all your family and all the little kitties and cats, and wishing you all well, and sending you lots of love. All right. Live long and prosper.
For themselves, just we're not doing.
Maybe re-roll.
Yeah, re-roll it. Re-roll it. The birds are important.
Everyone's in on the re-roll.
I screwed these birds up earlier. We need a high roll.
We got this. Let's do this.
Oh no. Oh my.
So every time I'm the bard who does not want to be I'm really bad at being a bard.
That is amazing.
Worst bard ever.
Yikes.
The good news is, after this adventure, you can start taking levels of anything else.
Anything else? What the hell?
You remember your first battle.
Stare him down like a hound.
Indeed. And you remember every face. It still haunts you. And as you lock eyes, you realize he is your friend. He is the master of this domain, and it is your place to serve him.
But I'm against being charmed.
Yep.
Is that not?
That's why you rolled twice.
You son of a biscuit.
You call for the ambush, and your party has a chance to rush back into the room.
Oh no.
And then he turns to you. Captainess of my guards, dispatch them.
Leaving the room was a great idea.
Oh no!
I told you we should have ran. We had a girl. We had to find one. It was good.
Like, why am I here?
I legit have been screaming this entire time. So you know what? What is the health of
You're
everybody
also
right now?
full health. You want to like come
All right,
back and join
everyone's
the battle?
full health.
Like, no, we're not. The rest
All
of
right.
us are like highly injured. You're on
Yeah,
the
we're
outside
all
full
hurting
health. You wanna,
pretty
like,
bad.
help out a little bit?
says that everybody's. Oh,
Oh, refresh.
Refresh
Never mind.
that. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Ember's alive because I just healed for 12. Show is at 12 out of 41.
You
You're
were
like
literally
farting
seeing
around
full
on the
health
outside of
this
the circle.
entire
Like,
time,
come
weren't you,
join
Ensign?
me. I'm full health. Y'all,
Shadows
I'm gonna have a
didn't
picnic
have a
over here.
spot on the jam of the thing, and I was just like, oh, oh no.
I think we broke.
Oh no, that whole love it.
Womp. All right, so we're all creeping back from the away, and I'm going to bring us back into view as we get back to our seats. So, nope. There we go. So we got RJ and Tiff back.
Hello.
And I'll look over everybody's shoulder.
How do you do that when you're in a different screen?
Oh, I just click refresh. So congratulations.
That works.
Thank you, Asteki. We are excited. Apparently, Kitty K's friend is disappointed that we named her Esri instead of Cappuccino, because that's the name she thought we should give it. But there seems to be a rule of the universe: we have to have 4 cats.
We have a strict 3-cat rule in our household, much to my daughter's sadness.
Well,
Especially because there's now 7 people in the house. She thinks that we should be able to up the number of cats to be related to the... Yeah, it's not gonna...
based on the number of people.
Yeah, usually it's if you have... The rule is if you have 1 person in the house, you should have 2 cats. Because then they can play with each other and they're not as bored when you're gone. And they entertain each other and it's healthy. But once you get into more than that people-wise, you should have 1 less cat than you have people. Otherwise, you run the risk of going 1 cat too many. It gives you a little wiggle room. Otherwise, you go 1 cat too many and you are suddenly a crazy cat lady. Whether you're a lady or not, it's just always crazy and cat involved.
So my sister-in-law, who lives by herself and has 3 cats, is a bit of a problem.
Well, some people can handle it better than others. This is just my rule. It's not, hard and fast.
Well, because of where Mrs. Noir works, we know of people who live alone and have upwards of 10 cats.
That's not good.
So, and I would challenge you to call them a crazy cat lady, because they will cut you. So, that said, I do think Trisha is a little crazy, but no, we have our 4 limit. Yeah, Les is like, yep, me and my 4 cats. 4 is a good number of cats. It allows for some of them not to get along, and still, have someone to get along with. They're all cute cats. Aren't all cats cute by default?
No, there are some really ugly cats in the world. I'm sorry to say, and I love most every cat.
I can respect that.
But that just means that they're not pretty to me. Does not mean they're not pretty to somebody. So I guess that's unfair of me to say.
No, you do what you gotta do. Okay, so did we all enjoy our little nap?
I am still trying to figure out, I just got 2nd level spells.
Yeah, me too. But only one.
Try to figure out which one to wake up prepared.
Yes, because there's 3 that I'm thinking of, but I don't know which one.
Which
to
of the 3?
go
I can
with.
tell you the ones that are least likely to be useful out of the 3.
Okay, so there's Summon Beast, which gets advantages because I am a Circle of the Shepherd. but I love spike growth. That's a great one.
Yes, we have seen you use spike growth to maximum efficiency.
Yes. And then there's also this one that I've never even heard of this spell. It's called Healing Spirit, which seems pretty useful.
RJ's like, yep. Yep. Let's see.
It was really busted before they eroded it.
Oh, is it like not super great anymore?
Before it had it didn't have a max healing cap, but now it does.
Oh, it does?
I believe so.
It can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
And
Before you just landed next to it and it just gave you HP.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like everyone gather around the healing spirit.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
But it's basically one cast for 4 heals. Because it's 1 plus your spellcasting ability, so I think that's 3 for me, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, your modifier is 3 right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a summon your own heal bot. Hey, Booja. Do you have an ugly cat? We're discussing cats while we're coming back from the break and doing a quick mid-session level up because they just learned a great deal about themselves. I'm not sure how much they've learned about the situation they're in, but they still grew. You have one singular? How is that possible? Ah, yeah. You know, okay, so while we're waiting on the final spell decision, which I will also add, Healing Spirit is probably really good, and probably will not serve you badly. Thorn Growth is just a generally good area denial spell. Also will not necessarily be useless. And what was the first option?
Summon Beast, because that gets a lot of like buffs on top of my already like shepherd abilities.
That's fair. That's legit. It makes my life harder, but
Hey Molly, if you really want to make Rob's life harder, I say go with the Healing Spirit because your Unicorn Spirit procs off of that, so we'll get an additional plus your level.
Oh, you can stack Unicorn Spirit and Healing Spirit?
Because Unicorn Spirit is a class feature, Healing Spirit is a spell.
Oh. That is broken.
I had a Circle of the Shepherd Cleric mixed with a Life Cleric back in Tomb of Annihilation, and my DM hated it.
I'm not sure you can call anything like broken after I've watched you land a critical sneak attack.
That's true. The sneak really do be broken sometimes.
Can I redeem a reroll in advance when Molly gets a bad roll? If you're not going to be hanging around, sure. I'll let you do that.
Thank you, Booja.
Spend your points on something. Which, speaking of, and I'll say this, and I think we're going to get back to the action, so I think Molly will have her decision made. I had a channel point reward going for the channel to have a pub night, and it got hit a lot faster than I thought it would. And that is currently slated for a week from the coming Sunday. So this coming Sunday, we're doing our Curse of Strahd year-long wrap-up. So we're going to be like, hanging out and just talking about how the game went over the course of the year, character questions, plot questions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then the next week will be the pub night. So that I kind of keep to my Sunday night streams. And then hopefully in those 2 weeks, I'll have recruited and cast a new Sunday night game, which I am still looking for people for, because I think Adam and Jeremy would like to keep playing on Sunday night, so that gives us 2 open seats. And I don't know what we're playing yet. Front runner is Dragon Heist. Second place is Rob just keeps grabbing short published adventures. Third place is I rerun Curse of Strahd from the top, except that it's going to be film noir themed.
Oh, fun.
with a new Strahd motive. Posture check. Thank you for that, Bouja. I tend to slouch. I will also give you a free hydrate if this counts. If it doesn't, too bad because I'm drinking it.
I know, I've been like hunched over my yakisoba noodles like a gremlin for
Yep.
like 30 minutes.
In my amazing Mount Hood whiskey glass. You can see a little Mount Hood there at the bottom. Whoa, okay, third tier, relax. We got it. We got you. Okay, let me get that, except let me uncheck this so we remember that, yes, okay, we'll do some water. Good point. Okay, so when you come back, as you start to blink yourselves awake, the braziers are still burning, but in a light, natural red glow. The Chamber of Giving is still shockingly quiet, and you cannot hear the sounds of the zombies moving about. You have no sense at the moment how long you have been out.
All right. Raise your hand if you're still alive.
Nah.
I think so.
I roll over and like slap Winnie on the head.
Ah!
She's
That's a
still
yes.
alive.
Okay. How are we feeling?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah. Need some coffee.
I'm feeling a little bit
coffee.
stronger, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the light's better. Hey, do we still have the finger bone?
Pat, 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 pat. Look, look.
Not far from where you laid, you can see the leather strap that you used to tie it around your neck. The strap is now burned at the end, and there is no sign of the finger bone.
Oh no.
Well,
That was on loaner from the
off.
museum.
You think we can convince her we just put it in this altar?
You definitely told her you'd bring it back.
We
I definitely said I'd bring it back. Though,
crawl around a little bit and see if I see it. Assuming I won't, but
Oh gosh, no. No, in fact, you do notice a really nice char mark on the ground. Probably where
okay.
it hit while it exploded.
Gotcha.
So these braziers went from green to red.
Like a
right?
natural red, like coals that have been burning for...
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell there's something magic to them, that they're still burning after so long. But it's that natural, like, you know, the coals have burned down a bit and they're emitting a soft red glow.
I'm gonna go over to that altar and see, because we didn't end up breaking the altar. We just were trying to, right? So is it broken?
The altar appears to be intact. There's no like massive crack running down it or anything. It's otherwise just a big, stone slab sitting on a couple of stone supports.
I think we should worry about that. Let's just go. Is anybody else ready to go home? Let's go see if we can go home.
Are we still buried in?
oh, right.
I'm gonna walk over and see.
I will wild shape into a giant badger and start digging us out. What, you got some against giant badgers, Rob?
Nope. Thunderwave wouldn't help, would it? Just make it worse, wouldn't it?
It'd make it worse, I think.
So much worse.
So are you digging out where the cave-in was? Or are you digging your own tunnel? Completely separate.
I almost feel like it would be easier to dig our own tunnel at this point. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go through where we came or out a new way?
I think out a new way. It's probably shorter.
And probably some angry people or something are waiting for us on the other side of it. I just feel
possibly.
Yeah. I think quickest way just like out through the side and up. Like where the furthest left brazier is, just kind of like boop straight up that way.
Okay, so up and away from the actual entrance.
Yeah, up to like where the ground is.
How long is this gonna take?
Oh.
I don't know. What's the dig?
In a hurry?
What's the dig speed on a giant badger?
I am willing to bet the internet can tell us, but it's not on its stats.
Okay, then I will not check its stats block, but that is curious. Dig speed, giant badger, D&D.
It has a burrow speed of 10
feet. So 10 feet every 6 seconds.
Yep.
That's a pretty decent crit. I mean, that's a crawl, but
to be fair, I am burrowing out a tunnel, so
yes.
Wow.
It's not like we're gonna be faster the other way, or without the badger.
Yeah. While Winnie's doing that, Lynn pulls out like what is it? A metal kettle, and begins to cast Searing Smite on it, pouring some water inside to boil some water.
You're making coffee.
Making cups of tea for everyone.
You're such a doll. Also, this badger does have little glasses with the chain and the little like shower cap and a shawl.
I think the shawl doesn't work so well when you're digging, but I dig the shower cap and the chain glasses.
Yeah. Okay, little apron then.
Yeah, you could do the shawl, but only if you then take it off and fold it neatly and like hand it to Moira.
Yeah.
Who it like dwarfs, It's like on her head.
That makes sense. You emerge from the ground sometime later, having had the opportunity to enjoy your tea and possibly even a possibly even a stale biscuit.
Why'd you say it like that? Are the biscuits fine?
The biscuits are stale, Winnie.
So yes, they're fine. Oh, that means the magic
Wait
of
a
the
minute.
food thing's gone.
I take a biscuit and I throw it. Does it reappear in the tin?
No.
Aw, no more pies, Sierra.
Aw. Sierra takes the biscuit and eats it anyway. Just an extra check.
Sad?
Does it reappear?
No. In
I
fact,
miss these biscuits.
any food you had brought with you from town has disappeared from your pouch.
I was just checking my pockets. No. Well, that's good actually, but no.
Oh, bollocks.
What?
Food's not going to reappear.
No, but that's good because it means the spell's broken.
Yeah,
Oh,
but now we have
no.
a starving village to deal with.
Okay, at some point they are going to have to start helping themselves. Although
The last time they did that, they started murdering people.
you're right. You're right. We have to deal with the starving town. Okay. We can do this. There was some stuff in the tavern, right? No, wait, it was all reappearing food. We can't. How's this? Is there a sun? I look up. Is it light?
It's a good question. I'm glad you asked it. As Winnie finishes burrowing her way out, you emerge into a dark night, like the dark moonless night kind of thing.
Different dark moonless night than we've had before?
Yes.
Looks more natural?
No.
Oh.
No, as each of you crawls out of the hole, some distance away from the manor now, since you came up at a nice angle, you look up and notice that there are two things missing from the night sky. There are no clouds anymore. It's completely clear. There are also no stars.
Hmm.
Yeah, to be fair, though, could we see if there were stars before, or was it too cloudy?
To be fair, it's possible the stars don't exist in this domain because you have not yet seen past the clouds. But there's none of that, like there's none of the like light gray you can pick out when the stars light up an area, or there's a little bit of moonlight somewhere. It is just black.
Hmm.
I have a random question, slightly unrelated. Seeing as I ate nothing but magical food for a little while, am I currently hungry?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, so we got a little bit,
A
few
little bit of
hours
time.
before the town gets hangry.
Okay.
Well, but your estimate is based on not knowing how long you were out.
True.
Just come back and the town's in flames. Oh, well, that takes care of that problem.
I mean, other than the sky being different, though, everything is like this. Like the manor doesn't look way older, right?
Oh gosh,
Or,
no,
like,
you haven't
more-
pulled a full Rip Van Winkle on us or anything.
Thank you. Okay. Well, we had like the flashback episode already, so I thought I might ask.
True.
It's a legitimate question.
Oh,
Oh,
any sounds like bugs, birds,
spiders.
anything? Yeah, spiders. Any noises?
Yes.
I'm a badger, so I have keen senses.
You can hear people moving around on the other side of the ruins of the manor.
Is it like
Scooby-Doo totem pole?
Yeah.
when you say people? Is it like shuffly, like zombie feet, or normal talking, walking people?
No, more like people walking, talking. And a little bit of a, what's taking them so long? Where are the damn shovels? We need to get back down there.
Oh. Everyone,
Mm-hmm.
should we go talk to them? Are we scared of them? What are we doing here?
I think in our continuing joy of tormenting the rectress, we should talk to her and make her come out, and then we talk to the people and try and get them on a plan that doesn't involve killing people to get
Yeah, but-
crops.
I think the people are trying to
Moira.
dig us out now. So
Maybe.
I am
Oh,
so
oh.
proud of you, Moira.
Really? What
It's
did I
a
do?
plan that doesn't involve murder.
Very few of my plans start out involving murder.
I could cry.
Oh, don't do that. I don't know what I do with that. But glad you feel good. Just got awkwardly bad. All right. Should we go talk to him and tell him we don't need rescued? And then maybe we convince them to go to the rectress. And then we'll sit down in the church and we'll all come up with a plan. And then we'll sneak out the back and go back to our job.
All right. Well, that sounds like a plan.
No murder plan. It's got to be good, right? To be fair, I'm not sure any of my plans have actively involved murder. I'm not dismissing it, is all.
okay, I'll pop out of. I assume it's been close to an hour anyway. Digging, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll pop out of wild shape then, so I don't terrify these people more with a giant badger.
Speaking of giant, are you disguising self back down to your human sense?
Human
Or
looking for it?
are you still going for the 7 foot tall? Don't mind me.
I'll go for human. We'll go normal. I think these people are scared enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna shake off the shawl and hand it back to her.
Oh, thank you, dear. I appreciate you holding on to this for me.
No problem. Winnie, Fred. Yep. It's too big for me anyways.
You do swim in it a little bit, don't you? But it's a
The way
beautiful
of my
color
wings.
on you.
White? Aged white?
Like an old grandma white. Off-white.
It's been washed so much.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. So are your plan is to approach them? Or are you skipping talking to them and going straight to the church?
I think our plan was to talk to the people.
Or
To be fair,
Can we maybe listen, get closer and listen a little bit more? Are their intentions to dig us out because they're trying to help us, or are they digging us out to get us?
I'm also very curious about their intentions.
I think it'd be nice to know that before we charge in.
Okay. Who's sneaking up to investigate?
Ken?
I can.
Yep. Lyndon's like, I'm going to wait right here.
Yeah, I'm a cow with hooves. I don't think I'm stealthing anywhere.
Well, you're human.
Sierra and I could go up.
Yeah.
Stealth up.
Sneak in.
Okie dokie. I'm going to need to see how stealthy I is.
Woohoo! 23.
21.
I was almost a 2. Woohoo!
So Moira and Sierra are like silent ninjas.
Like ninja.
Which I was really did you guys, I don't know if anyone caught the inauguration back in January when they had the small parade, but the Armed Services Ninja Corps I thought was one of the most impressive. Did you guys see them? The branch of the army that focuses on being a ninja?
I didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't see them?
No.
Aren't they amazing?
They're ninjas. You know, it took a while to get that dad joke. I got there eventually.
It's one of my favorites. One of these days, I'm going to sign up for the local Veterans Day parade just as that. Let's have a little banner and just ask for a space be left behind us. Anywho, ninja-like, you sneak over there. And people with shovels have appeared. As you listen in, you pick up snippets of conversation. And rather than give you all the individual snippets, let me give you the highlights. 1, they're not there for you. 2, they're terrified because there's no food anymore. 3, they firmly believe they need to do a sacrifice immediately to get back to where they were before you 4 showed up. 5. I have 4. Am I on 4 or 5?
Well, you said 4 the one before, so you're on 5 now.
5. They have their volunteer, and they're bringing her up.
Is this the teenage girl we tried to help because she was starving herself?
It's probably the rectoress.
No.
If it's that guy,
Is it volunteer or quote unquote volunteer?
Is it the archer that we met originally?
Oh, Natalia?
Yeah.
You haven't seen who it is yet.
Right.
But there's definitely some quick motion towards getting a passage down to the Chamber of Giving cleared. Even if you have she's not that big, we can force her through a small hole. We don't need to fit the whole village down there. Just make enough room for her and a handful of people.
I'm going to sneak back to Linton and Winnie.
I'll follow.
Okay. You remember how we have a plan that doesn't involve murder?
Yeah.
I don't think we could say the same thing about the villages. But I have I have a plan. Okay, so stay with me. So, you've got really good like performance speech communication, right? If we had you like suddenly appear up there and you're all glowy from light spell and I was playing inspirational like kind of music behind you, do you think you could like, I don't know, convince them that the gods don't want them to do this and this is a bad plan and we should all go to the rectress who has a better plan?
Oh, I was just gonna go grimdark on them and threaten them not to go down there.
I'm good with that. You want music?
Yeah.
All right.
There was a bard who was on a cart at one point, and their lyre could spit out fire. And it was like the most metal thing I've seen.
That's so awesome. I can make it glow, but I don't think I could spit out light. Oh, but what I could do. Wait, maybe. If the GM thinks I could do it. I could just like do light cantrips so it was like fireworks at your feet. Or wherever you pointed.
I could cast Earth Tremor while you're talking so it shakes the ground that they're all on while you talk.
Maybe just after he speaks
I
or
can
just
hold you
before?
Sorry, Pond.
I can hold you up so you'll be taller. I don't have magic.
Well, I'll do our part in this one. And Manila.
The DM is going to overrule the fireworks.
Oh, darn. Okay.
And the reason behind that is like exactly what thaumaturgy and I want to say prestidigitation, sort of, but there's other cantrips that are specifically, they don't have any good tactical use, like light does, but they would be the perfect cantrip for this moment.
Which I don't have.
Nope.
But I have light.
And I was just looking at Druidcraft, and nothing really quite cuts it there.
No, I mean I could do little. We're going with kind of scary, so that doesn't work.
You could create the faint odor of brimstone.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's legal.
No, too much.
Not brimstone.
Too soon.
Brimstone's a little hellish.
Incense.
How about just would smoke like a good campfire?
Bacon.
Oh,
Everyone's
that
in a better mood when they can smell bacon.
Yeah, except then they're going to be in a really worse mood because they can't eat the bacon they were just smelling. They're already hungry.
Fair
It's
point.
like stepping into a mall and all you smell is the Cinnabon.
Yeah, yeah.
How about being 3 hours into a Grubhub driving shift and none of you ate before you started it?
So when Fred, how many biscuits do you have? Bear with me. So
Can't
we
wait to hear
make
where
it.
This is going.
We make the smell of not Cinnabons, but really fresh made cookies. And then Winnie hands out her cookies for as many as we have, and then I've got some rations I'll share. I don't know if we have enough for the village. I mean, they have been kind of killed off a bit, so we're better number wise.
I mean,
But it could be a little tight.
I'm gonna ask the DM, how many biscuits do I have, DM?
A dozen, maybe?
Okay.
How many people are in this town?
Not a
A
dozen.
dozen, maybe? Not a dozen. All right, good.
A few more than a dozen.
Oh, well, we got some rations. It'll work out. I'm sure it'll work out.
We'll cut them in
Couple,
half.
like a dozen, maybe more.
So Lynn, you go up and you do your thing. You put the fear of you into them, and then because they're doing what you say, Winnie comes up with these beautiful, fresh-smelling biscuits that we hand out to people, and then we're great. And then we get them to go to the rectresses, and then we melt into the night and go back to our job.
All right. Lynn's
I'm a
gonna
planner.
Lynn's gonna take his stuff and meander over.
As you start to head in that direction, as Moira finishes this brilliant plan, you hear a very smooth feminine voice. I'm curious, though, how do you intend to go back to your previous job? Because that involves leaving the valley, and I find that very challenging.
Moira's just gonna like Down.
I like to turn around and just point my bow.
Turn around with Sierra. Who are we looking? We're looking at the rectress, aren't we?
No, you're
dragon?
actually looking at a woman in black leather armor
We're looking at Lady.
with
we're not looking at Lady
long,
Chaz.
straight, potentially bright white hair.
Do you know Sven?
Oh, Svetlana, please. I get so bored.
I see.
Wait, I thought you asked if she knew Sven. She is Sven?
Mm-hmm.
The dragon guy?
I mean, it's just a disguised self spell. Like you can be whoever you want.
Can she be the door out of here?
I can be a door. It won't lead anywhere.
That'd make you adorable. Ha
I'm gonna hit Linton.
Little sparkles
Oh,
coming
sorry.
off of Linton.
Yeah.
I just don't let me stand in your way. If you have a plan to get out of here, I'm more than happy to assist in any way I can.
Well, you
Are you
were
happy?
pretty.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna
Go
say
ahead.
you were pretty adamant on getting out of here as well. Do you know a way for us to get out of here?
Well, let's say that for as long as I've been trapped here, that hasn't happened.
You're welcome.
I'm not entirely sure you've made it better.
Oh.
What?
Was-
Why?
Well, we got rid of the zombies.
Well, the
That's better.
zombies have not been much of a plague on this valley.
Well, not to you.
Well, from a time point of view.
Was there something that was a plague on this valley?
Oh, well, yes. The lack of sunlight, the ever-present cloud cover, the never-shining sun.
Is it you?
Oh, gosh, no.
Just checking. It's been that kind of days?
Oh,
Week?
trust me, if I had any reliable evidence it was me, I would happily take my own life.
Let's not let it come to that.
No, let's not.
Right, so. Got nothing. Linton, I can only have 2 plans a day that don't involve murder. I'm out of ideas.
Well, let's make sure that they don't sacrifice anyone first and regroup in the town.
Right, right.
I like that plan. I'll meet you there.
You're not helpful. Sorry. Right.
What would you
biscuits.
have me do? Fly through the town and devour half of it? Trust me, I've considered it.
Hey, we could have her go get the rectress and bring her here. Would that be? No, that wouldn't be a good idea, would it?
I have a question in terms of your flight. Did you ever fly above the cloud coverage before this all happened?
Oh, you think I would have sat here for 200 plus years, watching my talons grow if I could have flown up and out?
No, I mean, did we take the stars and the sun away just now, or have they always been gone?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, you weren't able to go above the clouds?
As near as I could tell, the clouds went on forever. And I have to tell you, I have dedicated a great deal of energy to vertical flight.
Kiss for good luck. Had to try.
Yeah.
How many people can say they've kissed a dragon before? Come on.
Never trust a dragon.
I thought it was really sweet.
Sure. She considers the halfling curiously.
I flap up and kiss her.
And then kneels down and kisses his cheek.
All right. Well,
And as she stands up, just for my own curiosity, though, which parts do you think I have by default? Svetlana's or Sven's?
does it matter?
Good answer.
Anyway, I'm gonna go threaten some villagers now. I'll be right back.
You're always free to join us.
It would be fun.
Oh, no, no,
What
no.
else? What else you got to do today?
I'm going to watch from a safe distance.
You're no fun.
It has been a great deal of work to keep them in the dark. I'd prefer not to blow it now, just in case you make things worse.
Oh, we probably will.
Oh, I don't think it's a probably situation, my friend.
We don't like to limit ourselves.
So tell me about Linton's approach.
If he can, he's gonna try and filter in with the rest of the crowd and just kind of ask someone, so who are we sacrificing?
Okay, so Linton, the halfling,
In a town full of humans.
is gonna just
Probably like someone who's like digging, they're preoccupied.
let me look at a character sheet.
Okay.
What the heck are you gonna roll for this?
Savoir faire?
I
Balls?
Why should I worry? Why should I care?
yeah, like where's your chutzpah stat?
Giant.
Because I feel like that's what you need right now is a straight chutzpah.
That's like a charisma something.
Yeah, it feels like
Definitely.
a performance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that.
18.
Woohoo!
Okay,
Nicely done.
we will take that as you saunter on up, and they probably mistake you for one of the town kids or tweens.
The chutzpah is strong in this one.
I'm all out of nice. It's just chutzpah now.
It's a great word. It's a great word.
Very powerful on the Scrabble board if you can remember how to spell it.
I learned it while playing the RPG Toon. It was one of your stats. Yeah, you start sidle up to everybody and kind of sneak in and kind of find a place to catch someone that's gone down the stairs. They've made some decent progress at clearing a pathway. They're not all the way through yet. And you open with the question of, so who are we sacrificing? That was a DM question.
Yeah, you'll open up with that.
Okay. The guy wipes his forehead and turns around. I'm not exactly sure I remember who the volunteer is, but I can tell you, it sure as heck doesn't sound like anybody volunteered.
Right. And who exactly are you going to sacrifice them to, since my party and I banished your demon lords?
At that, he will now stop. What?
You don't think this happened just because? Hi, Lynn Rumblepot, Paladin of Cyrodiil.
You did this? You've plunged us into Evernight now?
Yes, I'll shoulder this responsibility, because the way you all were living was not living.
Well, it hardly seems fair to judge.
To get even a grain, you had to sacrifice someone.
Volunteers?
The lottery was rigged.
It was not. It's carefully watched by the Elderman Council. There's 5 people involved. 5 families have always watched over that lottery since we started it. And we only started it because it seemed more fair than volunteering.
When we were down there fighting, we were shown things. Those spirits that you were about to sacrifice someone to wanted a relic from the church to kill you all. Because they wanted justice for what was done to them through a rigged lottery system.
Roll me a persuasion.
I'm gonna dip into the Book of Fate. If that's cool with everyone else.
Do it.
Hey, natural 20, 22. Thank you.
A well-spent Book of Fate. There's nothing worse than trying to convince someone of the truth and realizing you actually have to persuade them. Welcome to 2021.
God damn it, Rob.
Take a shot. He's like, how can you be so sure the lottery is rigged? The 5 families have been running the lottery since we've had to start it.
I'm trying to go through my notes in my head.
How many of their family has been volunteered?
Oh, so Moira shows up.
Yeah, Moira's gonna show up.
Moira just sort of pops up there. A small group.
She's not helpful.
A small group has kind of like they've stopped the digging and they're willing to listen now. Well, it's a large town and it's only 1 drawing per year. It's mathematically.
You want to know why you were being attacked by zombies? You want to give any guesses?
Some sort of darkness took over the Chamber of Giving.
Where do you think that darkness might have come from? Any ideas?
Can't say that I know.
Brainstorm and just throw something out. First thing on the top of your head.
A dragon.
A dragon. A dragon was the first thing on the top of your head? Really? Okay, a dragon. What else we got?
Someone else speaks up. Meddling adventurers.
Okay. Anything a little closer to home. Just maybe. Vary it up a bit.
You're
not really big on self-responsibility, are you? Taking responsibility.
What could we have done to summon darkness?
Lynn, gonna turn it over to the.
Do you all not remember who the church is in town? It's the Morning Lord who brings the sun, and you guys decided to start sacrificing to an unknown altar.
Well, we had to do something. The Morning Lord had forsaken us. That whole family did. They even acted like they didn't know what we were doing.
Did you ever think maybe they didn't?
Oh, come now. People talk. They came out from time to time to get supplies. They were lucky that they were always exempted from the lottery.
Okay. I'm going to sum up. 3 people discovered the lottery was rigged. Those 3 were sacrificed. Those 3, very angry spirits. Those 3 figured out a way to cause zombie attacks. Those 3, now dead. No zombies. Ta-da!
Well, if that's true, then what's with the heavens?
Isn't it better than it was?
No.
How long have you been able to go without getting attacked by a zombie?
Well, okay. But we can't live in ever darkness.
Okay, well, let's start small. Find our Morning Lord shiny, happy spot. No zombies. Great starting point.
Or we resume the lottery and we take a volunteer into the Chamber of Giving and we at least get back where we were.
There is a solution to this problem, and it is not down there. We are all going to the Church of the Morning Lord. And you will all pray. Hopefully your voices will reach him, because mine certainly did. And maybe he will deliver you from this darkness. But you need faith and devotion. And not the feeling that this is going to be self-serving to you, actual faith and devotion.
Roll me one more persuasion.
Uh,
You got this.
hey, 19.
19.
Woo!
That's solid. One of the young people that's gathered around this little circle that's formed, out of curiosity, what are Sierra and Winnie doing at this time?
Sierra is currently bow drawn, ready to shoot anyone anyone throws a pebble, she's gonna shoot him in the face. But
Okay,
mutters to
give me a sense of distance. Are we like 8 feet away, 30 feet away, 300 feet away?
I assumed we were a little bit away.
Okay. So you're kind of like keeping behind a pile of broken rocks or something? Or are you just standing there like, I'm going to kill one of you when you blink wrong?
I didn't want to publicly let
Okay.
them know I'm ready to kill them.
Okay, so we are still in concealment.
Yeah, but just watching to make sure, like, if it starts to go down, we can rush in quickly.
Exactly.
Arrow?
I do mention to Winnie that maybe we chose the wrong side of this.
Yeah, I died. It's very difficult in a place like this to know what's happening or what's right, but I think we'll get there in the end. It might just take a little longer.
Yeah.
Okay. As you give this speech, one of the younger people that's gathered around, probably 12 or so, takes a step out from behind her dad. Is it true the Morning Lord is everywhere?
I'm not familiar with their scriptures, but I'd like to think he is.
So why do we have to pray at the church? Can't we pray right here?
I think it would do the rectress a world of good if she saw a following as well.
As you mentioned that, a significant number of people look painfully uncomfortable.
So, what's going on with her and y'all, anyway?
Well, well, she'll be along shortly.
Oh. Oh. Okay, well... Okay.
Uh-oh. Did she volunteer?
Sure. We'll go with that.
How tied up is she?
The Elderman Council agreed that it was for the best. She'd sold out the community to a band of blackguards that did some damage down in these ruins and blotted out the sky.
Right.
Clinton,
Right, yeah?
can I hit the alderman?
If I turn away, I can have deniability.
I can hit him in the name of the Morning Lord. Smack some sense into him. Show them the way. Little this way, little that way. Excellent. The alderman here.
I do have I've got some supplies that are clergy related, so out comes a block of incense and a censer, and well, it's not quite what I do, but throws on a vestment.
I'm gonna bring out the little panpipe, start playing some lovely little music.
Just a quick sidebar. I went to a Catholic high school. My friend was the pianist, and whenever we had like the midweek mass he would be playing, he ran out of songs at one point, so he started doing the softer tune of Bohemian Rhapsody, and no one knew. I was there. I was just sitting on the bleachers, and my head whips over to him as it starts playing. I was like, "Are you serious?"
That's awesome.
High risk, high reward.
That was a past performance check.
Yeah.
Linton starts minstrating as best as he can about the Morning Lord.
Ooh. Now, how does your god feel about that?
Double check. But I'm fairly sure, since she's like a goddess of hospitality, it's like these people are in need. Do what you must.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. It's a good, you're doing good works. So that makes sense. Roll me a religion check with advantage.
Yes, sir.
You have a small congregation that is quite prepared.
I got a 14.
Situational bonus. I think he cleared it. Everyone starts to kind of join in. Assuming Moira's played her pipes enough to know to stop leading and start following, a hymn starts to go up. And as you look above you, you can see that there's a small patch of sky that is starting to show stars.
Linton smiles.
More people start to come up, and the word is starting to travel back through it that this might be a way to potentially bring the sun back to the valley. And you can actually feel your goddess' hand on your shoulder telling you you're doing good work. There's even that moment where it's like you can feel the physical touch. And that in a moment, it's like the hand is vaporized. And you look up, and the sky has gone back to a pitch black.
I think Lynn, visibly recoils. Like he's just been punched in the shoulder.
Did we see anything from as far away as we are? Like anything come up behind him, or?
No, you don't see anything around him. There's a lot of light now. A lot of people have gathered with torches and lanterns. So there's a good amount of light in that zone. At about that time, as you've noticed, it's hard to miss. The sky's starting to fill with stars again, and then they disappear rapidly. And you hear the clap of thunder not very far in the distance.
Storms are coming. Maybe it'll rain a lot, and that'll help the crops.
There's a flash of lightning, and it looks like a wall of smoke and fog is rolling up to the edge of the castle grounds.
That can't be good.
The lightning lasts long enough to give you a few moments to look around as everyone is trying to take stock of what's just happened. Sven leans up against the rock next to Sierra. I'll give your friend some credit. This is new.
What is happening?
Fuck if I know.
You're useless.
But I do like the tenacity though. That Sven, that's nice.
Well, what am I going to do?
You've been here 200 years, and you've never found anything out.
Well, first, the last thing I need is a distraught village of people willing to sacrifice their own members to have food on the table, realize they have a dragon, which is made predominantly of meat, in their village.
You're afraid of some villagers?
I'm not afraid of some villagers. I'm afraid of a lot of very hungry ones. Because I've learned something about humans. They become very resourceful. And I've become attached to this whole living concept that I've discovered. Now, maybe it won't catch on for everyone, but I kind of enjoy the experience. I have unlimited time on my hands. Tragically. That's not the point. There's another flash of lightning, and you can see like there's a mix of humor and a little bit of fear in his eyes.
What here has you so afraid and so desperate to leave?
It's not the way of a dragon to spend their life trapped in a valley. Do you have any idea how little my hoard is? How hard it is to hunt when there's a handful of game that you're competing with them for?
But what are you afraid of here?
Oh, in this particular moment? He turns and points at the wall of smoke and fog that's illuminated by bursts of lightning. I don't know. That?
I don't see you fleeing yet, though.
Well,
you're still with us.
I'm perpetually curious. Plus, where am I going to go? Sit on the rooftop of the church?
It seems we're in this together.
I still plan to eat the paladin when it's over, just so we're all on the same page.
He wouldn't be worth your time. He's too tiny.
I mean, you could eat him, or you could have him make you the best meal you've ever had in your entire life.
So I could eat the fairy.
How about we
You can eat
discuss the
me.
menu? The chef is normally in charge of the menu, I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. That's fair. As the bursts of lightning continue and the sky begins to, you can see the sky clouding over as the lightning continues to coalesce in more or less nonstop bursts. The people are starting to panic. When you look across the field, you can see a shadow illuminated by the bursts of lightning, striding at the front of a small army.
I'm so sorry, wait, repeat that last sentence?
Striding at the front of a small army.
Now, what is striding at the front of a small army?
A figure, illuminated,
Humanoid?
outlined by bursts of lightning behind it.
Does the army appear to be zombie-esque?
No.
Is this the part where we run?
Or charge in?
Probably got to have more results. How about the direct approach and a halt? Who goes there?
You hear clearly a very loud voice echoing through the valley. This land has no longer served its purpose. Your misery maintained it and kept its hold as part of this domain. The presence of the Morning Lord's hand cannot be tolerated. This valley shall be purged.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
With a bolt of lightning, you can see that at the front of the army is a woman in plate mail armor with dead, glowing blue eyes.
Lady Chaz.
Over her shoulder, she has a massive blade. It is so not Chaz. She's probably a good 7 feet tall and is made as much of energy and arcane necrotic magic as she is human. Sven looks at Sierra, looks back at the small army, looks at Sierra, looks at army. Have you ever fought a Death Knight?
All the time. This will be fine. But what I need you to do is to just swoop down and just eat half that army real quick. Okay? Can you do that for me? I will stop trying to kill you when you do that.
He glances over his shoulder to see if the rest of the party has gathered.
Lynn has
I'm right here.
taken off his holy symbol, put it around the neck of the little girl, patted her on the head, and pushed her away to run with the rest of the villagers.
She runs off chanting the Morning Lord's prayer of contrition.
Go to the church.
Lots of I'm sorry's. I'm so very sorry through my own sin, my own grievous sin.
Oh, I'll whisper to one of the people about the tunnel that goes into the crypt so they can
Don't kill anybody.
get out of the... Yeah, don't kill anybody, but...
They're
Safe place.
going back towards the town as fast as they can.
Oh, all right.
So looks at the halfling, now back in male form. Have you ever fought a Death Knight?
No, but I'm guessing if it can bleed, I can at least bonk it on the head.
Oh God, any of you?
Come on, it'll be fun.
She has a brisk step as she's approaching, and you can see the shapes of a skeleton army following along behind. Every so often, in the shadows and the light of the lightning, you can spot several large, massive hounds running among the ranks.
I know I should have done Beastmaster.
I'll take care of the knight. You just keep that damn army off of me.
Radio.
All right, Sven.
Sven turns, pushes up, and rather than landing, forms back into his black dragon self. Lands squarely at the front of the army. This valley is under my protection. I swear by every one of the 9 hells that you will not... And then he gets stabbed. Because
Dragon got stabbed?
Well, apparently in my games, villains never finish monologues, so I just figure we'll stay true to form.
Oh no.
I just started liking him.
Oh, he's not dead.
Okay.
Oh, he's so not dead. But you are going to roll initiative.
What kind of dragon is Sven again? Do we know?
Hurt.
Black dragon?
Yeah, he's not usually on your side. But
I mean, amazing.
There is one really fun thing about being lawful evil. You tend to still follow some sort of code. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. Let's roll that initiative. I'm going to keep this in theory of the mind because positions don't matter a ton. I just need to know what your priorities are at every given moment. And I'm going to, while I'm doing that, I'm going to put this up on the board so we have something over there because I don't want to just hide it. So let me grab this really quick and I'll put your initiatives in. Let's see here. There it is. Bum.
I just realized I don't think I give inspiration or anything when I'm playing. Darn it.
There we go. I found a cool graphic. I'm putting it up. Well, I guess in fairness, I'll do this instead. Let me throw it on the board.
That is cool.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can find on the internets. Okay.
Did you say she was a Death Knight?
Death Knight.
Mm-hmm. Did you just look that up?
No, the only thing I know a Death Knight from is WoW.
More or less, yeah, actually.
Trying to think if it's like the same type of thing.
I have to tell you that so does the internet.
Oh, yeah?
Searching for Death Knight pictures that are not World of Warcraft Not the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, I bet.
Moira and Winnie. 5. Okay. Womp. Okay. As the dragon engages, a wave of skeletons is going to swarm forward. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm missing. Oh, nope, they're all on there. So I would love to know what you do to either help or hinder as this goes on. If the dragon has to deal with the wave itself, it's going to have a tough time dealing with the Death Knight. Just so you know. Let's see. There should be... I wanted to add one more thing to this, and I can't find it, so I think I can add it as a tag. In the world of Warcraft. Indeed. Indeed. What was that? Oh, Gunstar. Hey, you got here just in time before a wonderful epic combat. In theory. Timer. Okay. Bink. Hopefully that works. All right, so the first skeleton is swarming in, doing what it can. Which is nothing. What's Moira going to do as she leaps into the fray?
I am going to sing a little ditty and hit it with shatter.
Hit what?
I make shatter go kind of in the center of the horde. Because it's got a range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to sing, "There once was a Death Knight who kept some cute dogs. They had some skeletons. What is it? There were some skeletons made of soup bones. Think of the stew you can make for the hungry. Let's go make dinner." I didn't say it was a good song. I just want to go home. So I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay. You can catch 3 of the skeletons in it.
Only 3. Okay. Let's see.
They get a con save. Let's see how they do. 1, 2, 3.
13.
And your DC is 13. So roll some damage. What level are you casting it at?
Oh, it's 2nd.
Okay. So throw down your damage dice.
11.
Okay. 2 skeletons have been immediately removed from the board. 1 is wounded.
I don't know if I can do something else.
You would have a bonus action, as long as it's not a spell.
I think my bonus action I can attack.
No, you can only get your bonus attack if you make your main attack, to my knowledge.
Oh, I thought the bonus actions were the 2 weapon fighting. Oh, but I have to do the bonus action. I have to do
Right.
fight
You have to be fighting to pop it in there.
Okay, so I can't fight at all?
Nope.
Well, can I unarmed strike it?
You cast Shatter, though.
I cast Shatter. That's pretty good. Ooh. No, because Bane would be a
spell.
Bane would be a spell. Okay. I guess I'll just move more into the fray.
All right. Whoever flies forward with a charge. This particular cluster is going to do what it can. Okay. And then we apply a little bit of that, and we do that. And that's that for them. What's Linton doing?
Linton is following Moira into the fray. He raises his shield up over his head and yells for Hearth and Home. He's going to channel divinity to rebuke the undead.
Oh.
Whoever is within a 30-foot area of me that is undead must make a... Ooh, what is this? Wisdom saving throw, DC 12. On a failure, they are turned for 1 minute.
Basically for the fight.
Yeah.
DC 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, that was boink. I'm just gonna put the die down anyways, and no. You're not that cool. You're not that cool. Okay. Dragon gets to do its thing. Oh, there's more for Linton.
Yeah, I have a bonus action now, and that is to cast Shield of Faith on myself. So my AC is now 20.
That seems like a good move. Is it concentration?
Yes, it is.
Duly noted. All right. Well, the dragon gets its actions. So it's going to go claw, claw, bite. 20, 40. Wow. Did not see that coming. And it did its thing. What's Sierra doing? At the moment, the wave has been ended.
Cool. So Sierra is going to use her bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Pretty Lady Death Knight, and then is going to use her bow to try and hit.
This is possible. That scores a hit.
Yes. Could be better. 4 points of damage there, plus my Hunter's Mark. 1. It's because I rolled so well last time. But I also have this new thing, which is Colossus Slayer. And once per turn, when you hit a creature... Oh, no. Oh, she is under... Okay. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an additional 1d8 damage if it's below its HP maximum.
Yep.
So I'm just going to roll that.
Yep. I always take Horde Breaker because I'm stupid.
I thought we'd fight the dragon a little bit, so I was like, I want the one that's just going to do it. Turns out I have a crush on Sven like everyone else.
We're going to talk off stream about that. I need clarification. I have questions. What's Winnie doing?
Okay. So, in my head, if I have this right, it's like a line where the fog is, and there's skeletons running out of it, and then we're on this side with... Yep. Are we like... Is it like fog, dragon, and night, and then us?
At the moment.
Are we like all in the fray?
Well, it's kind of more like Moira and Linton are already in the fray. They're like right next to the dragon.
Okay.
Keeping the things off of it.
Okay. And there's no skeletons about right now. Like, there's none running out active.
The current wave has been dispatched.
Okay.
You know there are more coming.
Is it possible for me to run forward enough so that I can get all of my allies within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Including dragon?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will throw down bear totem so we all get the temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
Which should be, it should be the same again, right? 7?
Mm-hmm.
I think 5 plus your druid level. Oh, plus my druid level. So no, it's more now. It's 8 now. Woo!
I will make a note.
Yeah, so everyone has 8 temporary hit points and advantage on strength, and then this might be stupid, but
Never stopped you before.
true. Am I within 90 feet of Death Knight Lady?
Yes. If you're within 30 feet of the dragon, you're within 33
Yeah.
feet of the Death Knight.
Okay, I would like to cast Entangled on her to give the dragon advantage.
Of course you would. She gets a strength save, I assume?
Yes, a strength save of 13.
Okay. Okay. Entangle is a concentration or is it a one shot?
It is concentration.
Okay, so if it doesn't catch her now, it could catch her later.
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, because it makes grasping vines sprout from the ground for 20 foot square, starting within the point of range. Yeah, so I guess so.
Okay.
It also turns that into difficult terrain for anyone going through it.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So we should note that you're concentrating also on concentrating, and you're maintaining. I'll put that up on the board as well, that there's a field of entangling. That's just another reminder of the active effects.
Yes.
Okay. That works. All right, let's see how she does. She's going to do what she can to take this stupid dragon out. 2. Not as impressive as I had hoped it would be. Dun, 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 dun. Dragons are beefy if you can't hit them. Okay, Moira's up. At the moment, it's just the dragon, you, and the Death Knight.
All right. I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration.
2.
Thinking Linton or the dragon. I'm gonna go with Linton because he's also in there. The dragon probably has more hit points. So I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to Linton, and I'm gonna cast Bane. Oh, can I do that? No, wait, no, because that would be 2 spells at a time, right?
You'd have to stop You're not concentrating. It would be 2 spells. No, you haven't cast a spell. Inspiration's
Right,
not a spell.
bardic inspiration is different.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna do bardic inspiration. I'm gonna cast Bane on the Death Knight. And then I still can't do weapon fighting, can I? Or does the Bane count as an attack?
That counts
Dang
as your
it.
spell. You know, you're taking a D4 off of all of her attacks. I
know.
don't know why.
It should feel good.
You're complaining.
I don't know. Because I want to be more useful. I'm going to do those 2 things.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're not a monk. You can't do all the things in one turn.
No crazy monk shit. I can, however, hit the wrong button and make it boy. So, Linton, you get a D6, I believe.
In the drawer.
What do they look like?
They look like a little white bottle. Okay. Okay. So what is Linton doing?
Well, if the horde has abated for the time being, he's gonna go for a swing on the Death Knight.
Okay.
Yeah. 23 to hit?
Jeez, that will hit.
I'm gonna throw Smite on top of that.
Okay.
That's gonna be 6 points piercing, and are they undead?
Yes.
So that's 2d8 and 12 radiant.
18 damage.
That is his turn.
That's a solid turn.
You also get a better bonus too, because it counts as combat inspiration, which gets you more.
If he uses it.
If he uses it, okay.
If he uses
I'm
it.
trying to read up on it quickly because I forgot about it. Sorry.
Okay, so claw, bite. We'll take it. Okay. Dragon is going to continue to focus its energy on the knight. Sarah gets a free shot.
Awesome. Sorry, I need to scroll up. $23.
That's going to hit her.
And 5. Plus my Hunter's Mark.
Plus your Colossus Slayer.
Yep. So that's 4 for the Hunter's Mark. And 4 for the Colossus Slayer.
All right. Now you're putting up some decent numbers.
They add up.
They add up. They add up a little bit at a time. What's Winnie doing?
I always forget with concentration, I can still attack and be concentrating. Okay.
You're going to charge in there too?
Actually, so I would like to try to use Thorn Whip to pull her down into the entangled to see if it restrains her. Because she got out of it before, right?
Yep.
Okay, I would just kind of like to, because you can pull something with Thorn Whip while it hurts them.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
It's mathematically possible to hit her.
Who truly knows with these dice?
We're waiting for
what
the
it will
internet
be.
to relay the word from one side of the country to the
You
other.
all will probably know before I do. Oh!
Oh.
23.
That'll hit.
Cool.
And I believe she gets a... she does not get a save against it. She just gets pulled 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She'll take her 2 damage.
Yeah, but it's more so pulling her
And then she has to
down.
make her strength save against...
Yes.
Yep. She pulls herself back, pulls herself out of it.
Okay.
Actually, at this point, she's just fighting in it and mostly ignoring him.
Okay.
A couple of times the vines catch and they immediately wilt and burn off of her legs.
Okay.
'Cause-
Okay.
Magical resistance is kind of cool. Okay. Speaking of being kind of cool, she's about had it with the ads. So she's not cool with that. So she's going to take 1 swing at Linton and then put the rest onto the dragon. No, she's not. She's going to do that. Jeez. No, we'll do that instead. And okay, those are good numbers. Okay, so Linton, I have some bad news. She hit ya for 19.
Shield of Faith is down.
Yeah. And then she hit the dragon. That's respectable now. Now I feel like she's got a shot at winning this.
Can you minus 3 from that?
Oh, because you're blocking for the dragon?
I'm gonna block for the dragon, yeah.
That's adorable. I would have thought you would have taken this as an opportunity to retreat.
I'm the paladin. This is what I do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Two hellhounds burst out of the wall of fog and charge in on either side of the Death Knight, going straight at the dragon. I would love to know what Moira's doing about that. It's like he knows what it means to stand on the front line.
Here, doggies. What am I gonna do with them? I'm gonna yell at them to heal. And I'm gonna try and punch them in the noses if they don't.
You're going to try to animal handle a hellhound?
Yes. Yes. Because why not?
Okay.
Rolled a 15. Well, for animal handling, I assumed.
Yes. Hey, someone's already discussed this on Reddit.
I thought we'd already discussed this in the other Wednesday campaign.
Those were gargoyles, and you rolled a nat 20.
Right? That.
It unfortunately is unimpressed with your efforts to make it heal.
I like to hit him with the pommels of the swords. Then.
Okay.
I could stab him, but I want to try.
I'll let you get one. I'll let you get one dagger strike in then.
Okay.
I'll allow it under the circumstances.
Excellent. 17?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Let's see. 5 damage. It's the dagger. It doesn't do much.
Not really. It's mostly uninterested in you. You knife at it, and I love that graphic.
Oh,
that's a beautiful graphic.
That is a cool graphic.
For its part, it's going to focus on. Yeah, it's going to make all of you back up. You pissed it off, so it would like you to make a dex save. It would also like ask Knifely for the Hellhound to heal. It would also like Linton to make a dex save.
Oh, darn it. It's only a 10. It was a 15, and then it hit the side of my page, apparently went to a 5.
Do you want to use a reroll, Moira?
Yeah, I would love to use a reroll. That'd be a great idea. As long as everybody's cool with that. That's better. That's a 20.
I'm just going to put this in the old chat if anybody wants to help the party out. Okay, so the good news is you only take half damage. So for Moira, that's 12.
Ouch.
And for Linton, that's 12. Which the good news is you have the Phantom 8. So we'll assume you just took 4, and just remember you don't have your Phantom.
Okay.
For Linton. Moira's still good. She's at 12. And I need a Constitution save.
Concentration?
Yep.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Concentration check.
Oh, that's a big 1. That makes it a 2. I don't have another roll in there to use, do I?
Nope, we're currently tapped on those.
Nope. Oh yeah, I'm not concentrating on Bane anymore. I do not believe. Whoops.
Oh, wait. Something just came through. Azteki wants you to re-roll it.
Oh, Azteki. You're awesome.
Oh, it's add to the roll.
Oh.
Well, we'll count as a re-roll. You still don't keep it going.
Still pretty crappy. Sorry, Azteki.
And we still have Bouja's re-roll hovering there, which you might want to hang on to.
Yeah.
What's Linton doing as this hellhound breathes fire on the two of you?
I'm going to pump 10 points of lay on hands on myself.
That's valid. And then I'm going to subtract from that your Phantom 8, so you're back into having your Phantoms. So everyone has 8, can go to basically -8.
Regretfully, that takes up my action.
That's
And I am in melee with the Death Knight, so
nope. Okay, so we have 2 rerolls from channel points, and we have a gift of a Book of Fate reroll handy. So you have 3 rerolls at your disposal right now. This one, here's the good news. It's not worried about any of you. It's just going to attack the dragon. Because that's why it's here. It snarls back at you. Get this off of me! And for its actions, it's going to continue to focus on the Death Knight, at least for another turn. And, okay. Okay. What's Sierra doing?
Sierra's gonna rush forward and cast Cure Wounds on Linton because I got a spell slot. And so she just ruffles his hair. There's 6 points of healing. And I think that's my whole turn because of it.
Yep.
But
I like the fact that we all have healing word or laying on hands, and it's all to keep Linton alive.
I don't see anything wrong with this. He is going toe to toe with a CR-17 creature.
with help. With a lot of help.
D be like that sometimes. Indeed. Winnie, what you doing?
Oh my. What is a Linton up to now?
Linton's back to 13 plus his Phantom 8. So he's at 20.
13 plus 8.
Plus the 8, yep.
Okay.
21.
So you're not, like, super hurting
No.
anymore.
I was at one point, but now I'm fine.
He's more or less fine.
Okay. I'm gonna...
He'll rub some dirt in it.
Yeah. I'm gonna, oh, there's a fruit fly in here.
Oh, so you're rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop concentration on entangled, because clearly that's not doing anything for me. And I don't know how this works, but we're gonna just give it a real big try. I'm going to summon Beast, which is a concentration spell, so just to keep that in mind.
Tagging it. What would you like to summon?
So it says that I can summon a beast or fey creature, it's like a bestial spirit that manifests.
Oh, I see that.
So I think that it looks on the outside like a very big sheep, and then it goes to like bay, and it's just like rows of shark teeth, like a fey creature. Like a very, very strange, very messed up creature. And it says that its armor class is 11 plus the level of the spell, which is 2nd. So it's got a 13 armor class. It has 30 hit points, plus 5 for each spell above 2nd. So just 30, right?
Sure.
Okay. And it has its own initiative that goes directly after me, so it has its own turn. Okay. So do I have to end my turn for it to go?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, so max hit points are 30, and
Yeah.
its AC is 13. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, my lord. You just lamb chop attack. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. That is more or less what is happening. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because so the giant spirit sheep is up.
Yes.
I need you to roll what's it attacking?
So in relation to Linton, where are these hellhounds? Is one attacking him?
One's attacking him, the other's on the other side of the dragon. But in a few steps you can get a good view of it.
Okay, I would like to oh, and also this thing gets the Phantom 8 because he's within my aura, so he's actually at 38 hit points.
Okay.
So the sheep is going to run up and chomp with a multi-attack on the hellhound. Just
Okay.
gonna try to chomp right through him.
Okay, you get one because it's half the spell's level. So later that gets scary.
Okay.
Later that's scary.
Oh, then so it would only be one attack?
One attack.
Oh, okay.
But then you roll, it's your spell attack mod. So for you, that's a +5.
Okay.
So you could theoretically click. Do you have any spells that attack? Shillelagh. Click Shillelagh.
Okay, for the hit DC. I also get advantage on this because of pack tactics. He's close to Linton.
Of course he is.
Which is why I asked that.
Roll your die, please.
Okay. It's a lot of things to keep track of, and I'm very confused.
You don't like me. That's what this comes down to.
So a 17 to hit on... Do I need to roll for advantage, or does that hit?
No, that'll hit. So now we just need some damage.
Okay.
And it's a D8 plus... I was just looking at it. D8 plus 4 plus the spell's level. So roll your shillelagh damage, and we'll add 1 to that. That makes life easy.
Actually, it very much so does.
Okay, so this isn't as bad as we thought.
Yeah, we can just roll. Oh, and it's an 8. Mwah, mwah. Love it. So 8 plus 4.
12.
Yes, so 12. He does 12 damage.
That'll mess it up good.
Mm-hmm.
That'll mess it up good.
Cool.
Let's see.
Go, lamb chop.
For her action, the knight is going to continue to focus her energy on the dragon because that's the thing that's pissing it off the most, and it wants it dead. 2, 3. Okay. We're just going to apply that damage to the good old dragon there.
Oh,
Minus
10.
minus 10. I can't believe you are blocking for an evil dragon.
Who is helping us?
It's been that kind of a visit.
I'm sure the Morning Lord and my goddess will overlook this one thing where we're fighting for our lives against the Death Knight.
All I know is this Airbnb does not get a good rating from us.
Okay.
I can fix him.
1, 2, 3. Okay. More skeletons are emerging from the fog. Moira, what you doing?
I'm gonna recast Bane and hit it.
Hit what?
The morning, the Dead Lord thing, night thing.
You're going to run up and try to stab. Oh, you can actually, if you cast Bane, you can't stab it.
Right.
You got to pick
Darn
one.
it.
And then bear in
I'm gonna
mind.
do Bane. Bane's better.
Bane. Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
I think Bane's better.
I
No.
mean, I won't stop you from going toe to toe with something literally 3 of you tall.
I know.
I know, 2 of
But-
you tall.
Well, if I fly up, it's only half tall.
True.
Yeah, I think Bane will do more damage in the long run.
In the long run? Okay.
So.
The archers take aim. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 of them in this current initiative block. Fair enough. So the dragon takes a couple of arrows and is not a happy camper about that. The hellhound that you're currently fighting with is going to do what it can to take a piece out of Linton, as it is thoroughly distracted. And it is at advantage, and it does not gain through Linton's armor. As he basically gets the walk up and those jaws land on either side of it. And what's kind of cool is like when you get really good fire going, the way the flames sort of burst around the walk, you're looking at that now. Like right up and close and personal. It's kind of cool. Nope. I guess I should get caught up in the initiative tracker. There it is, which puts us at Linton's turn.
I'm gonna grapple the Death Knight.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna grapple the Death Knight.
You're gonna. Okay.
You can use the bardic inspiration as combat inspiration.
Yeah, so I can add that to my skill check. Hopefully.
Someone's looking to re-roll a character. Well, it's a little bit of that and a little bit of a what's an epic finale without some epic actions.
It's a D6, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's a 26 total athletics check.
I think you got to hit it first.
No, a grapple is just a competing athletics check.
Okay. Well, first you have to make the attack action.
Yes.
Then you go. So you have to hit it first.
It uses my attack action
Right.
to do it.
Make a special melee attack.
I think that you just now have to roll her strength, right? To see
Yeah.
if she can fight it.
Okay, because we've been playing this. This would have been a good thing to square up before this exact moment, because we've been playing with first you have to hit, then you can do the grapple check.
Okay.
But
oh, that's what we're doing.
so I would prefer that unless you feel very strongly, and I can go straight to her resistance.
Let us see what's up.
Because I can see how it could go either direction.
19 to hit.
You're not blessed, right?
I am not, but we have some rerolls in the bank.
We
Correct?
got some rerolls in the bank. Go ahead and roll it again.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then
Then you've got your 22 to hold on to her.
26 to hold on
26 to hold on to her. Okay. Well, let's see how she does.
Yep.
She's not cool
She's got
with
Bane
this.
back on her too.
She's not cool with this.
Wait, you also have advantage on strength checks.
Oh, because of the bear totem.
Yeah, because
right.
of bear totem. So
I
you
rolled a
have
19,
advantage.
so it can't get any
Yeah.
better than that.
Yeah.
Oh, it totally can.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay.
Or hit your athletics again. You rolled an 18, so technically there's a 10% chance you'll do better.
No.
But even if you if you do grapple her, that you have advantage on keeping her grappled,
grappled.
after
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
The halfling throws caution to the wind and jumps on the Death Knight.
With a very grim look, he looks up to Sven and just says, "Breathe."
Okay. The other hellhound will get its attack in. And it's going to go straight to... It's not going to mess with a bite. It's just going to blast some fire onto the dragon. Because it's feeling like that's its best move. Plus it's pissed. And it didn't even do that much damage because it rolled for dirt. So there goes that. His action. Sven's not going to fight you on this. If this is what you want, this is what you're going to get.
I believe because she's... No, that's restrained that she automatically fails dex.
No, but she's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
As are you. So I would love to see you roll me...
3.
Okay. Okay. Well, Sven takes a moment to look down and is not going to argue with a knight. He throws his wings out wide, plants his feet, and just sprays acid straight ahead. And it washes straight line out, catching both the Death Knight and Linton. When he takes a step back, there's nothing left but a charred line in the grass. The hellhounds turn and start to run, and at a full gallop can just barely keep up with the receding fog line. In a few moments, they catch the line, and the fog begins to accelerate away, leaving you standing on an open green. There's a light purple color in the distance along the edge of the tree line. And you can see above you stars dotting the heavens. Whatever evil held this valley as part of its domain of dread has given it back. And for a moment...
Linton! Where's Linton?
You did it, Linton! Oh, right. I just gonna cast a little healing word there.
Where is he?
Yeah, there's no
He's
mark
not
there.
dead, right?
You can find 2 skeletons.
I'm so sorry. What?
Burrow. Linton? Linton!
Sven looks down. Well, that's unfortunate.
They're just the walk spinning.
Does one of the skeletons have a walk on it? Is it Linton?
The walk is pitted heavily from the acid spray. And the armor is more or less destroyed. In game mechanics, Linton suffered 54 acid damage.
Hilariously, I think I'm still up. Hold on.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, 56 is my max.
How'd you take 56?
Because you have to take your HP plus.
That's right.
Twice.
So you're just dead.
No, I'm knocked out.
I put a healing word on him. They'll do very little.
Wait, I'll cast healing spirit first because I think that boosts your healing word.
Cool.
It was just 2 points, Rob. 2 points.
Fair enough.
One more cure wounds. I'd also
Fair
like
enough.
to cast that. Just
Fair
get
enough.
him up.
It gets me out of the fun of how do I narrate whether or not Linton comes back from this?
Yeah.
Which, hey, you know what? Numbers are numbers.
Basically, the walk rolls over, and Lynn was hiding underneath it.
just pick it over. Little
Hey
sparks of
now,
fire.
I give lots of people breaks. You should see the way I'm grading quizzes post-pandemic.
You turned one in.
They put anything next to the problem, they get 5 out of 10 points on it. Still an E for that
We've
problem,
tried.
but it's. We're getting back into the groove of going to school. Everyone rushes Linton and begins throwing healing magic at him.
Yes.
Oh, did someone get the number on that cart?
Sven looks down. Does not change shape.
Just don't breathe this way.
Which way?
Not you. Sven.
I wouldn't dream of it. I would say I owe you a boon. But I'm not murdering you and taking your things.
That's cool, big guy.
So I call it even.
Fair, I think we found a way for you to get out of here.
He looks up at the rising sun. Indeed, as far away from this ill-fated place as I can go.
You can drop us off someplace, could you?
I could. I have no intention of it.
Oh, really? Sierra, you can go back to hating him.
Oh yeah, I hate dragons. Get out of here before I shoot you.
Sven, so close.
Slay you later, Sven.
If our paths should cross, we shall have to see. But I do think it will be a most epic and glorious tale, however it ends. And for a second, you swear he winks at Sierra. But maybe it was just the way the light caught his eye before he turned and pushed off with a thunderous sound. Followed by that thwomp, thwomp of his wings.
All right, so
next time I see him, I'm gonna kill him.
So how does this healing thing work, spirit thing?
I'd say at this point, it doesn't need to because Linton's not
right.
dead.
Right. We'll get him healed up and get out of here.
With the rising sun, you know that some kind of order will be restored.
Let's go find a cart to put Linton on and let's get out of here.
As you start to limp your way towards a path in the forest that leads further away from the town, the camera pulls back and flies through the forest. You can see a little girl wearing Linton's holy symbol, talking to other tweens, teens, and young people about the miracle at the ruins. And as the camera pans, she gets older. Her hair grows long. She stands with a man at her side and holds it as she continues to talk about the goddess of hospitality. And the last thing we see is her aged face standing at the front of a church as a congregation sings together. The end. Unless you have some interesting insights you want to share with each other, since we have a little bit of time before we call it a night.
Credits
that was
roll.
awesome.
Linton's picture turns black and white. Linton went to Disney World that day.
Oh, yeah, that's a standard shtick. I don't know why more movies don't do it, because I always am very curious what the producers think happens. Also very depressing, because I remember American Graffitis were not positive.
That was wild, you guys.
So did we get our epic finish?
We did,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. That was cool.
Okay,
So the
big
Death
question
Knight
time.
was-
Big question.
Big question time.
Do they keep sacrificing people after we leave? Do we ever find the cultists,
The travelers?
travelers we were,
We were supposed to
escorting?
be helping.
What happened to the dagger?
What happened to the daggers? Where were those? And the kids?
I think
of
that
the
I think we had the daggers, and then the next episode it turned into a wand.
okay.
How we were doing. Because I think we were originally supposed to find a dagger in the church, and then it became the wand.
I swear you decided the dagger was important, and I just never corrected you.
Me too. I don't remember a wand before that one.
Yeah.
It was just the artifact. Like we were just told an artifact,
Yeah.
but
And
we
you
all
all went,
assumed
"It's a
it was
dagger."
We all assumed it was the dagger.
No,
yeah.
and it was a finger when this story started.
Okay.
Like way back last November when I wrote it, because I've always thought it was a little bit creepy about the rumors that in a Catholic church, in the altar is a body part of a saint. Like that always wigged me out a little bit. And I went, I'm going to use that because that's a fun fact.
And creepy.
A little bit.
I always thought it was interesting that somebody came across once many moons ago where somebody had gone and investigated the relics to see if like the 15 finger bones that were scattered throughout Catholic churches were all actually finger bones of a human, and they weren't. They like not all of them are what they said. Well, of course, because a saint only has so many fingers. Right?
You could just chalk that up to a clerical error.
Oh.
Boy, the dad jokes are strong with this one tonight.
Yeah, Astaki actually played this adventure November into December last year.
Oh, fun.
And had a slightly different ending, but they went we're going to rally the town to go fight the zombies, and we're going to get everyone together, and we're going to show them they can choose a better path. And then they went and they had an epic battle on the field, and it was glorious and cool. It was a neat ending. Unfortunately, they left without removing it from the domain of dread.
Ah.
So the people probably went back to sacrifices. But they swore it was going to be volunteer again.
Well, it was volunteer originally. Don't you know?
Yeah. Something like that.
I don't want to know what happened to the rectress, but I don't care.
Yeah, she
The
retired.
little girl took over the church and did better stuff.
Yeah, retired. Maybe she became part of the congregation. Now that the artifact is no longer making her forget about the evil in town.
Oh.
Okay. I did wonder. There had to be something. But when we were in the vision, the older guy also didn't do anything and seemed to be the rector. So I just assumed that the people who were in charge of the church just were kind of jerks. Like, oh, you're not doing what you should be, so I'm not going to help you because, you're making these bad choices.
So, the Lord of the Manor, he had a son and a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to them? Because in the flashback, we saved them.
They went into hiding,
Okay.
lived out their days in secret.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think happened to them?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I have no notes on that. So
Okay.
anything you want could have happened to them. You could write a whole fanfic about them.
They started their own punk rock band.
I was trying to see, like, would it... I don't know. I guess I thought maybe it would have been possible for us to find them. But that was, like, hundreds of years ago. So they would have had to been, like, non-human.
Yeah,
for
they're
that to
long
happen.
dead.
Find the family members, but...
Yeah. Generations
Maybe-
of sacrifices.
Maybe that little girl that Linton gave his medallion to was one of the children's great grandchildren.
Great. So you put them back in charge.
Not necessarily.
It worked so well the last
Maybe
time
that
they were in
wasn't
charge.
bad.
Well, I guess we'll be back here then, won't we?
Not building a summer home here.
We'll make it an annual thing. Once a year, we'll come back and save this town.
Ooh, if we do this right, we get a statue and a celebration. We'll make this
go.
work.
I'm gonna get a commemorative mug next time.
We might have to make it first.
Yeah.
Oh, what if they have commemorative mugs in the shape of your sheep?
Oh, yes. Also, this is lamb chop. Oh, there he is.
Aww.
Little lamb chop.
Cute.
The teeth.
Absolutely
The teeth.
horrifying.
That's awesome.
Looks like a normal sheep and then opens its mouth and it's like literally like a sock puppet of just shark teeth.
Yeah, there was a Muppet that had all the teeth. I can't remember what it was called though.
It's quite a few.
True. Sure. I think a lot of them were in the episode with Alice Cooper.
Okay, we're at 10 o'clock, which is usually about when we wrap up. So if you want to talk more about the adventure, you're absolutely welcome to pop over to the Discord, which I think it's under socials. Let's see. Does that do it? It does. So there's the Discord. And we can talk more about it there and brainstorm and share ideas about how this adventure went. It will be a while before I run this adventure again, so I'm not worried about too many spoilers getting out. Because I feel like it needs some time to go back on the shelf and let me play with some other ones. But like I said when we started, my whole premise when I began this was I just want to maneuver a party of adventurers to the moment where somebody says, well, the zombie lord makes a compelling point. That was the whole genesis of the writing for this. And it is kind of fun to flex these muscles, which I will be doing again when we start the convergence, where I don't have as many like moral quandaries coming up. It's a lot more. You get some more pure wins, I'm hoping, which I'm excited about. Before we even get talking about that, I'd love to hear what everyone else has got coming up in the next week or two, stream or game wise. And we're going to go back opposite the way we started. So RJ, what's going on and where do we find you?
Hey everybody, I'm RJ. You can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Coming up tomorrow is Thursday. It's Squad Day. We are playing Vermintide 2 with Twitch integration on, so swing by and summon some rat ogres on me. That'll be fun. Afterwards, I'll be over at G Game Nights, where we are going to be it's one of the final sessions of our Good Society game. We are wrapping up our Elegant Magics, where we're using some different rules where we can cast spells and stuff in the Regency era. I just proposed to elope with my girlfriend. It's great.
Because that always goes swimmingly well in that time period. Tiffany, what have you got coming up, gaming-wise or otherwise?
Well, otherwise we are. I'm organizing teenagers to host a tea tasting at Fiasco, which is the local Relaxicon in Detroit. So we're gonna see how kids do as hosting and explaining some teas in a time of COVID. So we're working very hard to make sure it is safe. Other than that, I got my Thursday night offline game where we have also stopped in the middle of a battle cliffhanger, and we'll find out tomorrow if we survive it. Other than that, I don't think we've got anything going on until Convergence. But you can, if you're gonna find me, you're gonna find me on Rob's stream. Although my Convergence character, I am going to be on B-Cake on the 9th doing character sketch. So check that out.
Cool. And then Pond, what's coming up in your neck of the woods?
Hi everyone, I'm That Other Pond. You can find me over at That Other Pond, where I will be playing Skyward Sword on Friday, because I'm trying to clean up all the games that I've gotten distracted from. So we're gonna be playing through that. And on Sunday, I won't be doing my usual campaign, but I'll be running a one-shot, potentially a one-on-one shot, which I've never done before. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. So yeah, look out for that. And otherwise, just I'm online randomly. I don't have a good schedule.
That's what we love, though, because we can always find you.
Yeah, I'll be somewhere.
Just turn it on. She's there, probably. And Molly?
So I probably am not going to be streaming for a little bit because I have to move within about a month. So that is my life right now, is trying to find a place to move and moving.
Are we moving because we found a place, or are we just now more rapidly trying to find a place?
We are very rapidly trying to find a place to move. So that is my life.
If I spare some time, I'll hop on Zillow. We'll talk later, and you can give me some parameters. I will help.
Yeah.
Happy
thank
to.
You. Yeah, that's very thoughtful. But other than that, I am going to schedule some time with B-Cake too. So I will be hanging out in her stream at a certain point in the next, from now until next Wednesday, sometime around there.
Cool. Cool. And then over here, we are actually going through a little bit of a lull, which is something I'm kind of excited and terrified by at the same time. I think, nope, it's the 2Ks are at the back end. Pretty sure that's her. But that's the artist that we're going to be, that's doing all of the character art for the Convergence, which starts up on the 20th of October. We are definitely not doing any kind of D&D content next Wednesday. And I don't know if on the 20th, if that's going to be our second session 0, or if we're going to actually have our first full session. We're going to meet on the 13th to like start to wrap everything up. There's a little bit of question marks about timing. We want to have the theme song done. We want to have the opening reel done. We want to have all the artwork in place. Some of our Kickstarter supporters were really generous, and I need to start making maps. And then Eric, who's in the chat right now, and I need to sit down and we need to create the major NPC and get that done, and then get him lined up with BK to get the artwork for that NPC done, so they can be there. And then my Sunday night games also just wrapped up. So this coming Sunday, we are going to be doing the year in review, where the 5 of us are going to sit down and just talk about the last year of gaming together, talk about some out of game stuff that we kind of, what we learned about gaming in general, and a lot of just chatting about all the different stories that those 4 characters went down. There will be a reveal that night. I have a surprise to put out in front of everybody. It's not a small hint that we had commissioned artwork done, so that's going to be part of the surprise. And I'm really looking forward to that too. And then the following Sunday, I'm doing my pup night. And I want to say there'll probably one Sunday off, and then a new game is going to start up in my Sunday night slot. So I am actively looking. So if you're interested, hop over to Discord. Let me know that you're thinking it might be kind of cool to hang out at the game table with us for 10 to 15 weeks. We're looking at Dragon Heist is probably what I'm going to go after, because I'm going to be doing a lot of original writing with the Convergence. I don't mind running a book game to keep myself sane, because if my daughter hadn't been sick, I don't know if tonight would have been nearly as epic, because I had to take the day off and I had time to plan something. But a huge thank you to everyone who came out tonight, everyone who supported us by being part of the stream. Thank you for all the subs and the cheers. And thank you especially to you for hanging out with me for these weeks and playing my game. Because as much as I love what I do, it would not be nearly as much fun nor of nearly the quality it is without you 4 amazing individuals. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. With that all
Thank you for being a good DM.
It's not that
the best.
It's not that hard of a bar to clear. Just follow Wheaton's law.
Well, we keep coming back, so it must be doing something right.
So it would seem. Let me look to see where we're going to go. Unless somebody has a particular place they'd like to steer us. I'm checking to see who's on and what they're all doing with their evenings. We've got some options. Let me see how much longer that she's got. Because I've got one friend that's currently running a game right now. She's 2 hours in. You should still get another hour at least out of it. So we're going to head her way. Wheaton's law is very simple. Don't be a dick. And that kind of covers it. Just do that. Oh, did it cancel or is it still going through? I had lag. Is the raid still going?
It says it was canceled for me.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Okay, let's try that again without the cancel. Okay, I'm just not going to touch anything else then. I'm just going to let it do what it's doing. Oh, because I hit that button. I wanted to hit that button.
No, you can't.
I canceled it again.
Yeah, just
Okay. Because this screen is supposed to go away. Trust me, folks, I'm gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get you out of here. But go over and say hey to Stella Luna. She's currently writing Secrets of Saltmarsh, which is a really fun series of adventures. They're based around pirates and swashbuckling and haunted houses. I mean, and it's some really, really good classic Dungeons and Dragons. So we'll see you back here next time we're up. I'll see you Sunday night for the Curse of Strahd wrap-up party. And until then, folks, do what you gotta do and stay safe.